Do you find it hard to live a normal life, quote unquote, outside of working so hard, becoming a YouTuber?
I think the number one thing for anyone watching this that may want to be a YouTuber, the biggest thing I have learned over these last couple of years is like the secret to success on YouTube is sacrifice
Mm-hmm.
in all areas of life. It's very difficult. It can be very lonely road, and it's definitely not easy. But the payoff when things do go well is um definitely beneficial. But it's not for everyone. A lot of people, missing out on being with family, missing out on you know having money, missing out on
Yeah.
experiencing life and being social with friends and not just working 24/7 is it's not for everyone, and it definitely hurts me at times. But I think if you have a very clear vision and goal of what you're trying to succeed at, it's like I can't sleep at night unless I know I'm waking up the next morning to do more YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
So
I relate a lot to that. I think the hardest times I find personally when things are going good, it's very easy to stay on the grind and work hard, but when things are going bad, it's hard to work 24/7.
yeah, totally agree with that. Like even just looking at my Alcatraz video, there was so many things that happened within the like 2-3 weeks building up to that just was like, don't do this video, don't do this video.
Mm.
Um, there was a lot of things going on at home when I was a million miles away, and it's a hard thing to balance and just get into that zone of you literally cannot focus on anything but this thing. Um, yeah, I'm still learning how to do that now, but
Yeah. It is hard. I am too. I am too still trying to learn. It's very difficult to find a balance because I think a lot of very, very successful people are not very happy because they
no.
spend the majority. So, do you sacrifice happiness for success or do you sacrifice success for happiness? It sounds so easy because of course everybody wants to be happy, but when you are like you, because I can relate to you, I know I am as well. I have an insane drive to just keep going. I want the success that I've always been dreaming of. It's it's hard not to sacrifice a little bit of happiness to try to get to where you want to be.
Yeah, I definitely think it does take some um hit on happiness. I think I'm very happy doing YouTube, but there are obviously some points, especially there's been a couple of times this year, especially coming home. I don't think that working 24/7 is good or healthy, and I don't want to encourage it for people, but I was like working full time in a factory whilst working for this YouTuber whilst also trying to upload weekly, and I was working I think 100 hours a week for about a month to 2 months, and I was completely like after that frazzled,
Mm-hmm.
burnt out. I think now my big focus is just like setting up a sustainable future, and finding a process that allows me to still be successful, but where I don't have to like where I can go and see a friend
Yes.
without like feeling really guilty and bad about
Mm-hmm.
it and losing sleep over it, where I can spend time with my family. And I'm still trying to figure it out, honestly. It's such a hard balance, especially you. I mean, I'm going to be feeling it again soon, but you're so many miles from home,
Mm-hmm.
all the way out there in Florida working, and I'm sure that gets difficult at times.
It does, definitely. So interesting. It's not often that I get to have conversations with someone I can relate to that much
Yeah.
where, I want to be social so bad, but when I am social, I keep thinking about maybe I shouldn't have gone out with my friends tonight because, I should probably have worked on this thing a little bit more.
Yeah, I think my friends notice it at times too. Sometimes, like there's always more you could be doing, but if
Yes.
I'm satisfied, I've ticked off enough boxes today and I've worked enough, and I go like I hadn't seen them in like a month and I went out and it was great. I wasn't thinking about YouTube. But then there's quite a lot of times when I'll go out and I'll be the most miserable person because I'm
Mm-hmm.
just sat there in my head about all the things that I should be doing right now, and I
Yes.
feel terrible. But it's like you struggle. I struggle to switch it off. I'm sure you do too.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.